What's up, guys? This is Excessive Car Stuff, and finally, I have my Porsche 911 GT3 RS video. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is my GT3 RS. We've got a nice little back view here. Got that tail light made with a rubber band. That I've got to give credit to Bricks, Blocks, and Mox for that. If you watch this channel, you probably know him. He's up there with MCG Works. He's probably the biggest Lego Speed Champions YouTuber, but yeah, that's a cool tactic that I saw from him. So pick that rubber band up and put that on. We've got our Excessive Car Stuff license plate right there, GT3 RS badge, the dual exhaust there, diffuser, and under here, these might not be accurately placed, but we have some octane cans, just for a fun little Lego Easter egg. On the side here, we've got this nice orange stripe. This is orange. It's a sticker that kind of shows up more brownish or tannish in this video for some reason. But yeah, GT3 RS badge. I made these stickers, just so you know. Orange wheels. So those are from the McLaren Senna, which was the first Speed Champion set that I got. It has since been used as a parts pack, but it's a good set. So then up front here we have these headlights, and this was a thing that I really wanted to tackle well. Whenever I first had the idea of this car a long time ago, I had this video out asking about it, and it seemed as if it would be a good choice. So yeah, way back then, whenever I first decided to do this car and when I first started on this, the main thing was I've got to get those headlights right, because unfortunately in Lego it's not easy to capture those, because 1x1 studs are too small and 2x2 round tiles are too big, and I didn't want to mess it up. So these plates here, which are just about an in-between of that, they're about 1.5 studs in diameter, and they're clear, which is really nice. So that's a bonus for that. I think that I really nailed those. The real car has a bit more of an oval shape to it, but they're still pretty close. So I think that's the best I could do. Bricks, Blocks, and Mox did the headlights on this 992 GT3 RS with these German hats that are only in black though, so it wouldn't work very well with this car. Although his 992 is white, so it works pretty well with that. But if somehow those other come out in clear or something like that, maybe I'll do an update on this car. But I think it looks good for now. So yeah, the Porsche logo is a sticker that I made myself. Got these nice little orange accented mirrors over there. Big wing on the back. It's a GT3 car, so gotta have that. And then our interior. Oh yeah, I apologize. I don't have a steering wheel for this yet, but we have the GT3 RS seats. We've got the dashboard here. It's interesting because the sticker kind of makes a bit more of a leather sheen to it, and it appears kind of lighter on the camera. But we've got our manual transmission there, which actually I don't think this is a manual. I think that's just the shifter from park, neutral, and drive, stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong though down in the comments. But yeah, we've got the tiled off seats too, because we are using the new chassis, which is a super nice piece. I have, I think, 2 more of those anyway, and I've already used like 3 of them. So I love that piece so much. Some people might hate me for that because they kind of like the primitive ways, but I like to take advantage of the pieces that I'm given. Actually, before I close that up, we do have a little bit of engine detail back here. And it's not necessarily engine detail, because since it's rear engine, the engine's about right there, and we didn't really get that. But we just have some details for that trunk area and the roll cage area. So yeah, that's kind of all I have in there. It's not much, but it was kind of fun to do, because this rear section is very compact. A lot of cool building techniques in that. But yeah, so I'm gonna jump into some of these building techniques here in a bit, because it might take a while to take apart. Alright, so now that I finally have that roof back on, we've got a little view of these brackets here that make up this rear section. So you see we've got 3 even just right here, all real close next to each other, and there's more on the inside too. So it's a very complicated rear section, and because of that, I've had to just rearrange it in every way that I could to get those accurate shapes. I wanted to get just kind of the brim right here of this rear bumper well. I wanted to get that light seated back a little bit, how that is on the real car. Porsches unfortunately have never translated very well into Lego, at this scale at least. Lego has only done one Porsche in 8 stud, and that one turned out good because it was an LMDH car, and those are real flat, and they happen to do well with that. But like actual Porsche road cars like this, no, I haven't really done any like this, and all the mocks that I've seen are good, and I really appreciate them, but they just have things that I wish I could do differently. So, thing about this purple thing here that I would like to mention. So, this is my peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I have in a lot of my cars, in fact, almost every one of them. So, if you ever get your hands on some instructions, which will hopefully be here at some point, just look through the instructions. I'm keeping those colors in just as a little signature. I went to the pick-a-brick thing at the Lego store and just picked up a ton of those because that's what they had them in. So I've just been utilizing them on the inside of the car. So anyway, just keep your eye out for those because that's just a fun little Easter egg. Other than that, up front, I'm going to show you guys the secret to these headlights because many people may be wondering how I'm doing this. So in here, this might be a bit of a sin, but I have them on these clips and then that little dish piece with the bar on the end. Just clipped to that and then scooted this way, so they're barely on there. But because of all the things around them, it kind of locks them in place. So they're in there pretty good. It's not like they're just gonna fall off all the time, or just like pop around. But this should be pretty good. I think it's got a really nice, accurate shape to the front. So you guys just tell me in the comments what you think of it. There's a lot of opinions on this car because a lot of people have tried to do it in Lego. But overall, I think it's a very, very good looking car. I think that I've done it justice. And just all these nice shapes and the silhouette here, which may not be too good from that angle, but yeah, like that. With the canopy and just as it really curves down here, utilizing those wheel arches and stuff, the different ones in the back, which I probably will switch these out for the other black fender at some point that all the way, it goes all the way down to here, because that should make it a bit more wide looking, because in the back it's wider than the front. So anyway, that's about it for the GT3 RS. Sorry about the lack of completeness on this last part. Someone tell me if that's a word, please. But I think it's a good looking car. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Next we have the Mazda 787B, the car that killed everybody's ears. So stay tuned for that.